Brought to you by Penguin.
Write Me For You by Tillie Cole. Read by Rachel Jacobs and Mark Sanderlin.
To the dreamers and romantics who always find light in the darkness. Prologue. June. Texas. Age 10. I scribbled down the end, and a huge smile broke out on my face. The stars twinkled outside my window, and my heart felt so full that I wasn't sure my chest could contain it. I closed the notebook that now held my first ever story, and I ran my hand over the title. Her Prince. It was 20 whole pages about a prince and a fairy princess and their treacherous journey to save their lands. And, on the way, they fell in love. Of course they did. They loved each other deeply, like my mama and daddy. It was because of them that I wanted to write about love. Mama would tell me about seeing Daddy when she was 18. She said just by looking at him, she knew he was the love of her life, the boy she was going to marry. Daddy said the same for him, love at first sight. I wanted that for me so badly. I wanted to meet a boy who was kind but brave, like Daddy, strong but always showed his love for me on his sleeve. Sighing, I squeezed my eyes shut and tried to imagine the boy who I would meet, the one who would hold my heart in his hand. I tried to think of the color of his hair, his eyes, tried to guess his name. Nothing came to me, just a blurry outline of who he could be. But I could imagine the butterflies that would swoop in my stomach when I would see him. A smile pulled on my lips, and when I opened my eyes, I gazed out of my bedroom window at the full moon outside. In this part of rural Texas, a small country town home to only 2,000 people, the thought of my future love seemed so far away, so big and out of reach. But when I ran my hand over my notebook with my finished story inside, that dream didn't seem so unattainable anymore. Love, my mama said, is the most powerful thing in the world. It can heal and it can grow in the most unlikely of places. When all is lost, love blooms. Lying back on my bed, I stared at the bright moon, its glow lighting up the neighboring ranch, and whispered, I want to love like my mama and daddy. Please, moon, when I'm old enough, send me someone to love. Chapter 1. June. Texas, age 17.
I'm so sorry, but there is nothing more we can do.
The words hit my ears in pieces, like scattered drops of rain. Numbness spread along my limbs until it rendered me immobile. Dr. Long's sorrow-filled face blurred before me as my eyes seemed to lose focus, and every inch of my body froze.
I'm so sorry.
Dr. Long's voice repeated in my head like it was caught in a wind tunnel, circling and echoing, trying to reach my shocked heart. I was trapped in some kind of cocoon. A distant, loud wail could be heard outside of it, but I couldn't move to see where it came from. I caught a flash of movement in my periphery, but I couldn't shift my eyes to see what it was. I heard crashing, then a deep, sorrowful cry fill in the room like it had been ripped from the depths of that person's soul.
But there's nothing more we can do.
My heart began to pound. Dr. Long's words still...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?